video. I'm so happy to be here, y'all. And guess what? Your girl is not going to be here for long today. We're going to be here exactly for a half an hour. So, we're going to talk about this today. Focus on your brand. I feel like we need to talk about this today because it's vital for us to talk about. And oftentimes when when we come out here on YouTube, we want to make sure that we are building something of value. So I want to talk about that today. And y'all, I'm excited to be here. Hey, Drew Ross, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Go ahead for me and give this video a thumbs up. And also, let's get right into it. I'm gonna wait around for maybe another 2 3 minutes, and then we're gonna get started. How is your day going so far, and how's your week? Well, we in Tuesday right now, so but how's everything going so far? So yeah, I feel like this is vital for us to talk about. And this was not a topic I wanted to speak on, but as I am, you know, strolling through YouTube, I'm seeing some things here, and I was like, you know what? We need to talk about that today. Let's talk about it. Focus on your brand. It's so important for us as creators when we come up here and we use YouTube as a traffic source, and YouTube is what's going to help to push us, right? But I don't want you to forget that we all have this one goal. And this one goal is, well, I don't know your goal. I know for me, it's definitely monetizing my skill set, whether that be through content, whether that be my products that I have out here. But I know it all starts from creating videos, right? And so for us who are out here and we have this one goal is to make money, we got to make sure that we're focusing on how we're going to cultivate this, right? In terms of your brand. So, what I want to talk about is that when it comes down to your brand is your voice. It's not just a logo. I want you to understand that it's not just a logo. Your brands, you want to speak from truth when it comes down to your brand, your journey, what makes you, what makes you special, your product that you have, right? Because again, your product is really you. Like for me, Wake Up and Thrive is a t-shirt that I have been pushing out, and I have been, market. I market it, but I don't have it on every single day, right? However, it is my brand. I believe it's somewhere on this video or this live stream. Like if you should click the cart, it's right there, right? So you see my Wake Up and Thrive shirts. Hey, Kenneth, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for hopping in. We got Chase Too Wavy. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We won't be long today. We're talking about um focusing on your brand as it relates to, what you want the world to see, right? I don't know if YouTube is just a platform that you just want to use, but however, I always say that YouTube can shut down any day. What do we have left? So I always thought about establishing something for my own so that God forbid something happened, you guys still know of where I live, whether that be on a platform, whether that be on Shopify, whether that be on Facebook, whether that be on my website. I don't care. I'm just saying, focusing on my brand, focusing on your brand, right? Hey, Sadie, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me and double tap, please, so YouTube can push out this video. We got 5 people here and just 1 like. Come on, y'all, let's run up those likes. So we're talking about focusing on your brand because at the end of the day, it's not just a logo. I want you to understand that YouTube could shut down any day, but what do you have additionally? So for me, let me give you a prime example. I have ebooks up here, I have a little coaching program going, and I have my t-shirts here. That's my brand. My brand is Camz, right? So I speak on motivation. I have products up here, and I don't come up here and I don't try to sell. I just leave things around, right? I feel like when your deliverables are good, people are going to want to find out more. The more I deliver, the more I give out information, is the more someone wants to know who I am as a person. What is it that I have to offer? I'm the brand, right? So speak your truth, right? Your journey in the beginning, you want to tell people where you're coming from, right? Like your story, your journey, what got into your mind of wanting to start your YouTube channel, or why you decided to start this journey, right? You want to connect with your audience, right? So it's important for us to let people understand what we're all about. We don't want to dibble and dab in too much different things. You want to inform your audience. You want to, right now, this community, the way how YouTube is pushing community, we want to focus on connecting with our audience by telling compelling stories and connecting with your audience, right? Consistency build trust. Okay. So here's the thing. We always talk about that showing up on YouTube. Let me read some of these comments. City bumper. We got Simone in the building. Hey, Simone, grow with me. Let's grow together. Yes, I will connect with you. Yes, I'm Jamaican. You hear it in the voice. You hear it. Mm-hmm. We got Fresh Manna. Hey, Fresh. I'm no auntie Fresh Manna. Tighten that up. I'm no aunt. Oh, we got who else we got here? But thank you guys for Thank you. But I'm no auntie. All right. So whether it's in style, right? Your message, your vibes, right? We want to make sure that we're keeping a consistent flow. When you're building, and especially when you just start like your business, or let's say YouTube, let let me just simplify everything so that it I'm not confusing you when it comes down to like maybe starting a business. We're going to use YouTube as a perfect example, right? So let's say your brand is let's say your brand is Camz. Let's use me as an example, right? And so starting up this channel, I want to make sure I'm pushing as much content in the first 30 days, right? In this case, the algorithm is not trying to figure out where do I belong, right? So I got to make sure all these information is compelling enough, whereas it is categorizing on its own with each topic. I'm connecting, right? And so I'm speaking to my audience. I'm telling them my story, my journey, my why. And then I'm giving additional information. You see, we always have to apply the 80-20 rules when it comes down to YouTube. We want to give more value, right? The more value you give, believe it or not, the more your community is starting to connect with you. Listen, I was not here for a couple of days, right? And the couple days I weren't here, I received phone calls, I received text message, I received emails. Are you okay? When are you coming back out here live? Thing of that nature. You know why? Because I've been so consistent to the point when I stop, people are concerned. So for me, it's like I build this community and I build it with bond, right? Like I bond with my community. I always say, listen, doesn't matter how big my community get, I want to make sure I can connect with each and every one of us individually. Like if you comment something, I'm not going to leave you dry. I'm going to comment, I'm going to let you know that, listen, I hear you, I see your comment, I value you, right? That's a part of building our community and our brand. So I want you to listen. Today I wasn't supposed to speak on this, but it came to my mind and I said, you know what? We're going to let it out today. So let's focus on building our brand. Okay? People are thinking about you. When you show up every day, people think about you. Believe it or not, I'm telling you. Because that happened to me. Let me read some of these comments. Thank you for being in the bush. Absolutely, Sadie. Sadie Bumper, yesterday I was on your live. Yeah, I was on. Listen, Sadie Bumper taught me yesterday because I never know how to cook Pepsi chicken, right? And Sadie Bumper, she was cooking her thing outside, and I was there watching, and she was telling me exactly what to do. I never cooked that type of stew chicken before, but guess what? She taught me. So the power of YouTube, okay? Maybe that's her brand, right? Showing us how to cook or whatever it is, as long as you're showing up and showing out, okay? And listen, she was telling me step by step what I need to do. And when she was rolling those dumplings, trust me, I'm like, only if she could send email some of that food right now, and when I receive it, it turned into some real food. Trust me. But yeah, we got to show up. So consistency build trust. That's the main thing I want you to take away from this. Consistency build trust. Now, I'm not telling you that you got to come up here every day. That's not what I'm saying, because your consistency may be different from mine's. Okay. I may show up 3 times per week, 5 times per week. Your consistency might be once every 2 weeks. But you want to be consistent and show up so you can build trust with your audience, because this is a part of your brand. Okay. Let me read some of these comments. Sorry, mommy, I was tired. Yes, girl, as I was leaving. Oh, okay. Hold on. Last night also I have to see you, but I was so tired. Um, this was my first time catching you live. I was so excited. Oh, okay, you're referring to Sadie. Hey, Allison, thanks for being here. Go ahead for me. The food nice, but trust me, I believe you. I believe you that it was good. Listen, let's go ahead and support each other. I'm gonna go ahead and give Allison a mod. Go ahead and connect with each other. Also, hold on here. Chase Too Wavy. Okay, yeah, Chase Too Wavy been supporting me for a minute. Let's help support him, guys. Please. He's been trying to grow his channel, so let's help him. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pin his comment here. Go ahead and see if you guys can support him, okay? I'll go and come back. For some reason, it's not letting me double tap. Okay, no problem, Allison. I appreciate you always, okay? Sims Red, catch me live at the river Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, so listen, whether it's your style, your message, your vibes, y'all, keep it consistency, all right? Against all platform. You want to show up and show out. That is super, super important, okay? Let's support each other as well, okay? Another thing, right? Don't chase the trend all the time. Trending things is not good all the time. You got to know when to you got to know when to hop on trends, okay? Because here's the thing. Trending things, it doesn't last for long. That's what I want you to get. Trending things, I mean, yes, we will get the exposure for a minute, but at the end of the day, guess what happens? When the trending dies down, what happens? You go down. So in anything that you're doing, you want to always think of building value, right? So don't chase the trend, but build value. That's important to build value. Let me give you a prime example, because I always like to give it prime example. You know, I can't teach what I don't know, right? So right now I feel like I could explain to you because I've practiced these things. I am becoming. And listen, y'all know me, I always say this, right? I don't come up here and acting like I have it all together. I'm still becoming, right? But I can teach what I know. And based on what I'm doing out here and I see what is working for me, I'm sharing those information. Guys, for me, I apply the 80-20 rules. I give more value than asking for anything. I share information, whatever is working for me. When I, you know, when all those subscribers were coming through my funnel, I taught you guys what I did. um I taught you guys like what was working for me, what's not working, what music is trending, you know, thing of that nature. I try to make sure I build value in here, because one thing, My mission when I come on live or when I create videos or when I create my shorts, I always want to leave you with one thing to think about. Like when you think about Camz, what is one thing you can think about me? That's my value. Whatever information I put out here, I always say information changes situation. So when I lay it out, it got to be one thing you can think about me. Now, if if I were me and I see me all the time showing up, I can there's two words come to mind when I hear about comms. I'm just motivation, consistency. You see where I'm going with this? So for you as a brand, you want someone to really, what is Simone all about? What is Sadie all about? Like what someone know one thing about you. We always want to leave that impression, okay? Let me see here. We'll go back and Sims ran big up chairs already there. We go like number 6. No, it's a they don't. Okay. Hey Jason, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And listen, y'all, I told you I won't be here for long, okay? It's been crazy for me. It's back to school, first of all. Back to school. Y'all know how that is, right? I'm busy, busy, busy. Then I had doctor's appointment. I'm scheduling this, I'm scheduling that. So the reason why y'all don't really see me is because I'm just trying to get it together because I'm going back to work next week. I told you guys that. So I'm working on, trying to get these things done. Jason, are you good? Are you good, Jason? Yeah, Allison, I'm telling you, it's a madness, okay? And which is why I don't like to do the last minute shopping because the last minute is more money. And I'm not trying to spend up too much now. Y'all know how many kids I got, right? So I'm trying to be proactive. Okay, that's good, Jason. I just want to know because I'm seeing that emoji face of yours. So I'm just asking. Yes, Allison. It's no joke. Yep. So again, your brand is important. We always want to leave every day when we come up here. We always want to deliver. Deliverables are important. We want to deliver to our community, right? I mean, I don't know what that is for you, whether it be cooking, whether it be giving a motivation, whether it be bringing awareness, whether it to be cutting someone here. You always want to make sure there's a deliverable at the end of your videos or whatever it is that you have to offer. Now, my brand is Wake Up and Thrive. I say it a lot of times when I speak in my videos, right? Y'all hear it all the time. Wake up and thrive or thrive with Camz, right? And so that right there, I always speak on motivation, right? Y'all hear I got this new song or music background music. So now it's incorporated inside my videos rather. So that's my brand. So y'all will know Camz is a brand. When you think about me, you will know that Wake Up and Thrive is something that I strive to build, right? And so you know, I just always want to make sure that I'm delivering. It's important. Building our knowledge base is important. Uh oh God bless up. I just spent 135 on my son and that I'm telling you, a uniform is no joke. Okay, I was on Nurse Bronx live yesterday. She said she spent up almost $800 on one child alone on uniform, and that's another thing too. With these schools and uniform, they be ripping us off. When you go to the uniform store, their one shirt is what almost $28. The pants is like almost $40 with just because of those little logos on it. But it is what it is. Allison says, yes, I see you. I remember when recording. Okay, you have to stay away from the negative people. Jason, yes, and that is the main reason why, like, okay, I uploaded that video, but it's not out yet when I talked about, you know, I bring a lot of awareness to this community because I have a lot of experience and things that I've gone through. And so when I come out here, I may speak on motivation, but I also speak on awareness, right? If I know something that happened to me and I bring it out here is because more than likely it's common, it may happen. So I like to bring awareness out here, right? So that's what I strive towards, bringing awareness so we can mitigate the risk of going through these things that happen. You have to stay away from. Okay, so an ads just popped in, Sadie. You're saying, let me ask you guys a question because I want to know if my settings is right. On my live video right now, are you getting mid ads within my live right now? I'm not talking about the beginning of it. I'm talking about like right now as we speak, in between it, whether it be 5 minutes ago, or let me know if there's any ads dropping. Okay, so Allison said what? And that's funny because my son don't have to wear uniform, and I said I wish he, because I think it would be cheaper. Yeah, well, you know what? With this school that my child is in, I mean, I could get away. So let me tell you the hack for me. I will purchase the shirt, right? Purchase the shirt with the logo, and I will purchase maybe like two pants, and then I'll buy a regular uniform with the no logo on it, and we blend it in between because I'm not about to spend up all of that. Okay. So that's my theory. That is my hack. No, not yet. Okay. So everybody don't have the same mindset. Don't share your dreams with everybody. Got you. Jason, which is very true. That is very true. Now let me ask you something, Jason. Were you the one that did you write something on my shorts video, the one where the bee was attacking me? Was you the one that wrote that? Because someone wrote the same thing you wrote. Like, stop. Someone said, stop telling people what you're planning to do. Someone sent me that the other day. Oh, no. Why is this doing that? No, that was okay. That wasn't you. Okay, okay, okay. Because the reason why I'm asking you, because sound like confirmation. Okay, so because I'm a creator, right? Because I'm a creator, I will give me a second. Because I'm a creator and where I'm planning to go with my content, I speak on that, but I don't let people I don't let too much into detail. Like I don't do too much of that. But again, you may perceive it differently. And I understand if I'm pouring out too much, it's good to even know that, right? So then maybe I can, bring it down a little bit, and I'm happy that you said it. See, I'm not one of those creators where I'm sensitive to information. No, you say what you have to say and I think about it, and maybe that is, you just said it and someone put that on one of my video the other day, so I was like, okay, well, maybe it's something I need to work on. I don't do it to like to brag or boast or anything of that. I'm genuinely expressing my experience of life and how I'm fixing things, right? It's kind of like, for me, I don't like to come up here and act like I have it all together. I don't like to do that. I don't like to feel like, okay, well, like I'm only showing the best side all the time, cuz I have my highs and lows. And I feel like if the more I'm transparent is the more that someone can use this as motivation to change their situation. But I totally understand where you're coming from. I get it. All right. So thanks for letting me know about that. Okay, so let me see. Allison said, I learned that recently. I announced my hours, and I noticed after that it seems like my hours decreased. And I was like, girl, next time I hush up. Oh yeah, Allison, trust me, I get it. You know, and I feel like I always say this. People take advantage of me when I try to help them. Like, my heart is pure, and I'm always trying to help someone. I pour out information. I'm not the one to gatekeep information either, right? So when I don't gatekeep, I try to listen, boom, this is what's working for me. Try this. I'm that type of girl, right? But people take it like they try to hurt me with it, or I don't even want to get into that. But definitely, I understand. I understand. Most of all, my goal is to work and build together. Okay, whether it be your brand, your personal brand, your name, your, where we're going with this. Sometimes we lack motivation. Sometimes you feel like you may want to throw in the towel. Sometimes you may feel like this is it for you, which this is why I'm here, right? Because a lot of us aren't self driven, right? And so for me, I strive to become that person. I don't need anyone to tell me what I need to do daily. That is one thing I thank God for. When I wake up each day, I always say, Lord, I thank you for giving this drive, giving me this. This is a gift. Believe it or not, you may not agree with me, but this is a gift. Self driven is a gift because many people struggle with it, right? And so, if I could be the 1% that can come up here and motivate us so we can show up, that's what I want to do. So, in my show up, in my self drivenness, in my story, it may sound like I'm giving too much information, but you know what? I pray over me all the single time that no matter how much I come out here with my deliverable, I always ask God, please let them not try to hurt me with what I'm putting out here, because it's not to harm anyone, but rather it's to bring awareness. But again, people take information and they digest it and they perceive it many different ways and they use it against us. And that's just bottom line. Steady Bumper says, Sim succumbs, work with your own instinct. Yes, I try to. I try to. Hey, Bronx nurse. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you for stopping by. I was just talking about you in terms of the school shopping. Yep. So my goal is always to come up here with motivation, to get us going, because we need motivation. Look at this world that we live in, y'all. You think it's a nice world? This world is not a nice world. People see you and always in secret competition all the single time for no reason. Even when you're in your own lane, people think you're focusing on you, and they're looking, and you're still ahead of the game, but they're still looking and trying to be in competition with you. So we have to be aware, and that is why I talk about these things a lot. Motivation and awareness, they goes together, right? As long as you are aware of something, that means we should not go through the situation that I'm bringing. I'm telling you, we should tackle it, use awareness, and show up. So, what, 2 weeks ago when I talked about how much, no, it's not 2 weeks, about 3 weeks now, where I spoke on how my channel is growing. I mean, I don't want it to seem like I'm putting out too much information, but I want to be transparent with you guys. I want to tell you guys how my channel is growing, right? Transparency for me, it hits different. Not everyone is transparent with their information, but I try to be transparent. I could have said, oh, my channel, when I hit the 12K subscribers, I could have said, listen, my channel is growing. I'm this, I'm that, but I'm not going to do that, because listen, even though I got my 12,000 subscribers, guess what? I found out that 10,000 of those subscribers are shorts followers, and 2,000 of that are long form. And I'm going to tell you that, listen, this is not where I want to go, but this is where I'm at. And this is what I'm willing to do to reverse it, right? And that's a part of me. I'm letting you into my world. I'm telling you, I'm assessing, I'm observing, and I'm informing you on what is happening to me. This is awareness I'm bringing to you. So then now you can say, okay, well, Camz is going through this. Should I continue my content like this? Or should I change some things, modify some things so we can continue to grow? You see where I'm going with this? So for me, for you, it may seem like I'm pouring too much, But honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm just being transparent to let you know what is working and what is not working, right? And that's just how I am as a person. But not everyone is like me, you know. Let me look at this real quick, y'all. Cuz something is when you tell me that I'm not getting any ads on my live, something is wrong somewhere. So let me check something. Hold on, y'all. Cuz the way how I set up my live, I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be having give me a second, y'all. Let me read these comments. One woman, hi. True, true. Everybody have a gift. You can't be afraid to step out on faith. Absolutely, Jason. You're right about that. How do you find that out in your analytics? Okay, so let me see if I can go there. 1 second, Allison. I want. Okay, so Sadie, you're getting ads in between. Should we see ads in the live, like commercial? Yes, in between it. Yes, like you see how you're hearing me, and in it should just the live should. I'm saying the lives. Sorry, the ad should just pop up in between it. I did that settings um a couple weeks ago. So and you see, it says that. Let me show you. Oh, but you won't even. I don't think you're gonna able to see it, but look, see? So the ad's supposed to be okay. Let me see what Sadie said because I want to know. I'm getting ads. Yes, I'm getting ads. Okay, so you're getting in between. Okay, okay, good, good. So I'm Gucci then. That's all I want to know. So some of you aren't getting it, but some are getting it depending on the time you hop on this ad. So okay, so prime example, you see Sadie might be here for over 20 minutes now or 15 minutes. So in between that, she may get an ad in between. So it all depends on how long you've been in this live. For those who just hop in, y'all, go ahead for me and double tap. Anyway, y'all, listen, the takeaway from this today, I just want you to understand that focusing on your brand is vital. All right. We have YouTube as an access point. YouTube is our traffic source, but guess what? Don't forget your why. What was your why in the first place? So try to make sure you have something here that you can promote off your own little brand. Start out small. And I'm not saying you don't always have to be monetized to start showing your brand. No, even if it's just an ebook, even if it's just a recipe, something, even if you're selling that for like $5, that is your brand. And you don't have to, another thing too, you don't have to come up here and sell. You just want to post link. Leave your link all the way up. Okay? Because let me tell you something, guys. For me, I don't come up here and say, y'all, buy my shirt. I don't do that all the time. Every now and then I say, y'all, please support my community, my Wake Up and Thrive. I would say stuff like that. But I don't come up here every day and ask you. I don't do that. But I post link all over. And guess what? Sometimes it just comes in. Sometimes when I'm not looking for it, it comes in. But at least I have stuff that lingers around. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, so I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I haven't been watching long enough. Probably, probably. When I'm getting ads, I always type. Okay, okay. Well, thank you, Sadie, for at least letting me know that because I set it up, but I wasn't sure if it's working or not. So I just wanted to know. Okay. Mm-hmm. So y'all, listen. I told you guys I was gonna be with you for just half an hour. Listen, I've been tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't here over the weekend. I flew out for a few days. I'm getting back to work next week. And I just have a lot of little things in between to do. So when you don't see me here, just know that your girl is in the back end trying to get things together. Okay. I'm just trying to get it together. Some people would get ad and some won't. Okay, got you. I see. I didn't know that. But at least, Sadie, when you told me that I'm getting it in between, that's all I want to know. Yep. So let me ask you something. How are you feeling before I go, right? I have I have 3 more minutes. How is everything going for you right now as it relates to I didn't see any ads yet. Okay, so maybe the time frame that you came in Nurse Bronx, because some people told me they're seeing ads in between my life, and I did set it up that way. Um I did set up my in-stream ads that should populate like every 15 minutes or something to that nature. Yeah. So I did that. Um yes, I get 3 already. Okay, cool. You see, that's good. Thank you, Sadie. But let me ask you something. How is your YouTube journey so far? Are you still feeling the vibes? Are you still motivated? I know sometimes you don't got to tell me about the down days, okay? Because I too had my fair shares, okay? Believe it, I do. But overall, do you feel like okay, you're gonna still give it a shot, like you're not gonna give up no matter what? Because the reason why I'm asking that, y'all, it's okay to feel when these uh unmotivated moment comes up, it's okay to feel like that, but majority of your mindset or feeling should be on production, like 2 or 3 days if you feel like that. But out of the 2 or 3 days, those 4 days, you should feel like thinking about your channel, thinking about what to create. You want to have more positive. What's the best way to say it? You want to feel more positive than negative when it comes down to your channel. I know some of us aren't getting as much views. I opened up to you guys about my platform, right? My shorts are getting amazing views and I had to stop it. And listen, I love my shorts. I love my motivation. Listen, I had this one uh viewers send me a nice food based on my shorts, right? But when I calculate it, it's not profitable in certain ways. Because yes, I can have ton of shorts and I will have, but my long form videos where I'm putting over 8 minutes of my time in, those need to work. So I had to make some short term sacrifice, which is cutting back on the shorts, creating more long form videos, adding more value, and to push those because those are where, uh, I make more. And I've been in this for a long time I don't want to lose right now. You see where I'm going with this? So it's all about being strategic, make an effective decision so we both can break. You know what I mean? You're happy, I'm happy. It's about time. You get it, right? I want you to read between the lines. I want you to understand that. So listen, my friend, we're going to wrap it up. Yes, I'm still motivated, not giving up. I am down. I, that's the spirit, Sadie. No matter what, don't give up in this, okay? Don't give up. Listen, y'all, I know when I get up here, sometimes I don't want to come off. I don't, but I have to. Okay. I'm still trying to squeeze in between times because since it's back to school, I've been really busy between doctor's appointment with the kids, dental, all that different things. So, and shopping and all of that stuff. So, which is why you don't really see me, okay? So it's not like I don't want to show up now. Sadie said, just working to see my threshold. So I'm excited to see my first pay. Yes, listen, keep going at it, Sadie. You got this, okay? You got it. Allison, appreciate you for being here. Nurse Brown, appreciate you. Jason, appreciate you. We got who else we had here? Simone, appreciate you as well. Chase Tool Wavy, appreciate you for being here. And we got Drew Ross that is here with me, and Kenneth, appreciate you also, okay? Freshmanner was here as well. Appreciate you, okay? Let me tell you something. I always say this. I don't take your time lightly. So when you come up here and you show up for me, best believe I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your time, guys. Love you guys. Be blessed. Stay safe. And listen, control your environment. Anybody, don't let them infect your environment. Keep it positive. Because at the end of the day, we want to wake up and thrive to our full potential.